it's gonna be about Leshrac in it, right? Like you want this Leshrac to be big and survivable, and the Breaker does help
Choose
with
your
that.
hero.
I'm okay
Choose
with it.
between the two positions. I'd rather put the Space Scout in number
And it's the
4.
reason why a lot of players switched from RTS games to Dota back in the day. But like there are even easier games, let's say, especially when it comes to just
Oh, wait,
knowledge,
no.
and they will find.
Beautiful 5-man rotation coming out from Brian as they move on to the low, push through the wall, and they will take that first blood. They have to support though, not the best thing ever, but it's still the first blood here on the Chinese team side. Mag Indonesia. Obviously everyone's really cheering on CN Dota.
I'm just
Photo
excited.
2 and Phoenix continuously right-clicking each other, although we have another kill down on bottom on Wami, and the low could be next. Red Panda starts stacking up that poison as Lulu as well. Keeping up the contact, they do get another kill on Red Panda. And that means
Result in a lot of gold given
Dire's
away,
bottom
and
tower is
you don't
under
want that.
attack.
It's also, I think it's the amount of experience is absolute as well, so it's not like a percentage.
Radiant structures
getting caught out
are
again with the
fortified.
Starbreaker and all that poison, but it's only 2 stacks, so he should be fine. As Wami finally levels up Sprout on level 3.
I don't know what this build is, honestly. He is going for ooh solo kill here. Phoenix.
Kill for Phoenix.
Lesh. Imagine the lifesteal coming in from Lesh among multiple Meepos.
Gonna be relatively slow as on mid lane we have a bit of a conflict here from a 6-minute move. There's gonna be a region up top, but they're gonna ignore that as they want to play it onto Phoenix on Indonesia. A nice catch with the X-Spark coming out from the Grimstroke. Imitator controlling the fight. He will lose his life for it as they even rotate Wami all for this. CJ is suddenly here on the mid lane. They're coming to catch onto Red Panda, and that's a big streak kill onto the MEEPO. As you mentioned, they do need that network.
5 to almost level 6. No, it's not that bad, but it's still not something you want to
Beating
see.
for the Wisdom Rune up top. Sorry to cut you off there. I just don't know if CJ's gonna get it. Just yet, there's a Dawnbreaker motivation coming out from Lulu as well, though, and they will get CJ up top of the
Once he is Bloodstone before joining the fights, and I cannot hold him. I think it's the correct approach. Even though, I'm gonna say it again, they are really passive in the mid game on Team Pride, and that's like their main issue, as I said previously. Don't blame
There's
those.
that arena play on to CJ, the good kills, but for the two, for them taking out Imitator first, but not really too retaliate if you're looking for in this stage of the game. You want to start popping off with Wami. If Phoenix is not pushing you, okay, I'll take that back. Phoenix is pushing you, gonna burst you down, and now that one level in Diabolic Edict already doing the work on this tier 1 tower up top.
Dire's top tower is
I
under
am very.
Dota in general. But we'll see, as Mag and Indonesia are looking to mount up and come back. We'll charge on the Phoenix first. A beautiful chain box coming out from Flash as in comes the move, trying to help out his teammates, but will find himself at 2v2 now. Gone. Both sides. CJ makes the connection onto the Dawnbreaker, half HP now onto Hammer Mommy, but at the same time, Red Panda here for the save, slowing down that jumping arrow. Of course, with Dota 2 getting taken out of commission, they cannot keep up the chase onto the Dawnbreaker, so they will settle for the 2-4-2 on both sides. It's such a dead-end item on it.
It is a dead end. But the games are finishing in like 30 minutes, so it's not like.
As well, so it's kind of you know, how should I say, like a divine rapier.
This Meepo not popping off quite yet. Still waiting for his blink. Once he gets blink and Mega Meepo, I think the game can be different. But Wami
out on bottom and trick is Red Panda.
No one will.
A lot of shadow poison charges, but he'll keep the kill for Ulu.
Dawnbreaker going for an Orchid. I think Orchid is the divine rapier of the mid game. It's like it's this item if you you're smart.
As Dota 2. Getting caught out in the arena. Stripped off his green quill. Out comes Disruption just to save out Irving, but it could mean the end of Red Panda here as Malal goes for their strike, and they will take the Shadow Demon for all those ultimates, not much coming out from Team Bright.
Dire's bottom tower
Mid
is
lane
under
as
attack.
Phoenix still looking to fight this. Pretty tanky on the Leshrac, and on top of that, getting a little rotation. CJ is solo killing Ulu at the meantime, but Florida 2 watching this mid fight. Flappy doesn't want to give up much. Florida 2 needs to jump away with the illusory orb. But will be successful at that as the Leshrac survives the whole ordeal. Well, I think the big fight we missed.
Still not sure it's going to be enough. We shall see. We're still waiting on this link. Most likely Irving jump in. Oh, this is a nice spear.
Oh, nice
This is a really
spear
good one.
onto Bob. He has a shield out, goes through. Nice soul bind onto a CJ is now stuck. He's smelling me for fast. There to Irving. Absolute chaos in the middle of the arena. Irving pretty low, but CJ, you need to play people and you need to start playing them fast. As the lull needs to find the next target, they will chain onto Ulu. As yes, they'll let go of the bars, but they'll take your carry instead. 17-10 now, as they start accelerating.
I really don't like this network Spock. You have Shadow Demon has 4.5k already. So all in all, I will judge the itemization here on Team Bright a little bit, but I do like their playstyle because they are constantly on the offensive. Irving.
Catch from Irving as the Exalt will keep on the chain. Pick up on the cost for as I can't do
Get
much.
multiple kills, was it? Or you just don't build it? And I think he going for it after Blade Mail was a bit of a mistake. He could have tanked up or get an aura.
Early smoke coming out from Magnesia's. Irving dives in a little deeper to the enemy. Nice, beautiful arena combo. As out of the use that they say. They will be trying to pick up the Coda 2, but they will lose CJ. Trying to save the puck. As this is now turning into catastrophe for Magnesium. Below, charging out of the base, trying to keep up the contact on the team. This is a tanky Leshrac. You can't really hold him down as the lull will fall down
Dire's
as
middle
well.
tower is under
Coda
attack.
2,
Dire's
the
turret
only
has
survivor
been
of this
killed.
mid-movement, and they will pay the price for it.
Doing much already. And Wommy, how far is he from pipe? About 20 gold. Okay, maybe in 20 gold they go for a fight and find something. Wommy, he will get it. Buy out? Yep.
Easy
Dead
catch
high.
onto the Nature's Prophet. This one is gonna finish the job right here.
Nature's blasted core.
Oh, Wami.
He did get his pipe, at least. That's a big part here. But they will find Poto 2 as well. And I think Poto 2 from players from Cooker Cooks who actually know how to do it. But they will find Omi.
Nice raise up. In with the catch. What did that spear connect on? That was weird.
It's a plant and
Dire's top tower is under
I'm
attack.
not sure about the interaction myself, but I do believe that should work. As I would have charged the roll, goes it through. There's the soul bind on two. Nice cross to Irving. Can they get some more? Heading down the grip stroke here as well. Just get that double kill on CJ. But is it too little?
Radiant's
so
middle
should be
tower is
fine.
under
I don't think
attack.
they burst him down.
Radiant
The
structures
low on the
are
punt right now.
fortified.
He's the one trying to go for Shiva's guard, FYI. But in with a charge, they do wrap around onto the Stormbreaker, and they're looking to take this fight. As Phoenix does appear right here, they will lock him down with the Earth Prime. But doesn't look like info is available still for CJ. He's diving deeper and deeper. Red Panda with the hold up. They can mega here as CJ will look for the join up. There's a Chain Frost holding them down right now, but Phoenix not in much trouble as Irving respawns and comes back to the frame immediately. At the same time, looking to lock down the backline. They will lock onto the first. Then Phoenix goes down, but this is now the race boss. The Phoenix versus the Mega MEEPO right now. But Irving dies again with the toss of the MEEPOs here. But CJ, he's keeping up the contact as there's no more mana left on the Leshrac. This could be ages, but can they get it again? Is the bigger question. Wally looking in for the catch. A lot of mana to be bursting through, but if they can chain him down, down goes Phoenix. Oh no, that is so bad for Team Bright right now.
That was so well done. And a bit of a mistake here by Phoenix himself. I say counting the slash, because any game with slash in it is about slash. Dawnbreaker position 1 is not getting carry use the game on team right. So as long as they can mitigate damage coming in from Lash and control him, and make sure that he does not get to run around and kill everybody and burns him down, I think they are absolutely fine.
Looking for the contact. We'll use some to throw the 2 into the air. Solar might not have connected, but that silence definitely did. And now the Orchid is starting to pay off.
Using that to instant catch Puck and just never give him an opening to get away. And it's working. Oh, Phoenix.
Catch onto Wami as the lull is charging, but it's still only at the mid lane. Wami trying to TP out of here, but will get chain stunned and deleted.
Back to the Imperial.
I'm really surprised Phoenix doesn't have Shard yet. Really surprised, honestly. It feels like a no-brainer, right, in this game, when you have multiple threats that are willing to go back in and out and in and out of the fight. They are kind of weaving, like Spirit Breaker or Puck. And having Lich.
Easy catch going out to Lich with the wall. We'll start committing with the Spring KB. Stream pull, drop on the screen, but Irving as well with the BKB now, still landing up right here. Ooh, and the rest of the team has another spear landing on Dota 2. Silence down the Puck shell fall as CJ creeping into the fight slowly but surely. It's the late game as smoke movement from both sides now. Mag Indonesia will reveal Vami so far, but with the vision and the smokes breaking, they should be aware there's someone here. Dota 2 diving deep. But can he get a catch? No, he will make it out first. That's the law charging over to Red Panda. They want to get the Shadow Demon first as Mega MEEPO right now. CJ looking invincible, but will get speared at the wall of the Mars wall here. As out comes the Chain Frost. CJ still alive, but barely, as Ulu trying to keep up the contact, but they will dig down as CJ makes his way over onto Red Panda. They desperately want the Shadow Demon kill, but now can they survive the rest of the onslaught? Down goes the Grimstroke as well, as Ulu, just with the sliver of HP, makes it out of there.
That's this MEEPO.
Casts out on CJ's Mega MEEPO. I don't know what you do. As on top of everything, CJ has Disperser as well. So, silence for what is my question here, Kawhi.
So they're gonna go for it.
Lockdown, they're gonna try and get CJ here, but that's still Aegis on the MEEPO. As he will mega up. It's a deep dive coming out from Dalal and Dota 2. They are stuck inside the arena. Dota 2 will go down as CJ joins into the fray. There's a Chain Frost jumping back and forth, but not the best bounces right now from Flappy. As at the same time, they're gonna lock down on Phoenix, half HP on the Lishrak, but it doesn't matter. On with the turn, on to Dalal as Wami. Oh, and Dalal. Oh, CJ, you're both getting caught out here. Now, with the split coming out from the MEEPO, CJ trying to scramble backwards as much as possible with the Frost. He's looking okay, and with a poof, he's out of there. This man is just playing a perfect MEEPO right now for this patch. It's Flappy. He did lose the rest of his teammates, but I think the main guy, the main character, the MEEPO, made it out of there as well with the Nullifier coming out on 2 targets. Anything he touched instantly died as well. So I'm really impressed right now how Team Bright, just, you know, any kind of greed is insta punished, as right now onto Red Panda they want to go again. Out comes the Solar Guardian stun. Ulu still keeping up the contact. Nice escape from the Spirit Breaker as they still desperately want these Shadow Demon kills, but at what cost, I'm gonna ask you, as CJ will lose the Aegis here. Keeping up the contact. They are gonna try and go on to Ulu as they want everything, but they don't go for the Dawnbreaker, as that would be the obvious kill. Finally, they turn back to get Ulu, as a Dream Coil Dawnbreaker
Slightly
had
better, but at this point, it's not going to be a game changer. So we're probably looking for level 25 talents, most likely.
Charging onto Ulu. As, yeah, the Dawnbreaker just disappears next to CJ, as they do find Red Panda, but the Glimmer is going to help him out, as the Suraiback coming out from Ulu instantly turns the fight around. Wami is just gone, as the Mega MEEPO is behind enemy lines. The disruption goes through as CJ still just trying to dig himself down as much as possible. Red Panda looking for that contact. Still trying to keep CJ on the high ground so the tier 3 tower can help out here. But CJ still stuck, and will die to the Venn diagram of all those stunts from the Split Earth. The Lestrak doing so much work as Phoenix. They will get a third one now. All these greedy moves from Mag Indonesia absolutely shut down from Team Bright.
That was a really good
Inside the base instantly, as it's a double catapult again after 40 minutes. They are trying to push the map as much as possible, although Wami is the one cutting down the waves right now. That could be troublesome, as the Nature's Prophet does make it out of there, but instantly gets caught out under his own tier 2 tower. Look at that rotation. They will chase him to the end of the earth. As Wami goes down, let's see if Mag Indonesia can punish. Dream Coil onto 2, as they will look for the easier kill right now on the Grimstroke. They will take that for granted. As Imitator goes down, we are looking for more targets for Mag Indonesia, but this is all you get. That is all you get.
They forced the buy from Nature's Prophet, and Pora might be in some trouble. Irving will be hexed.
Coming out with a rotation as Pora to hex down, silenced and destroyed. Buyback coming out from Imitator as Wami looking to make connections and get some information from the enemy team as the lull looking to charge in or escape. No, they're gonna give up on this. No, Pora 2 buys back and comes back into the fray as Red Panda charged up the lull, slowed down into a crawl, does not go through with the charge. As inside the middle of the arena, we have CJ going on to Mega MEEPO. And with the Earthbind locking down onto Grimstroke, and they are not looking to get that dieback on Imitator as CJ gets locked down in front of this outpost. He is going to dig himself deep, but even after escaping the Split Earth, it's just too many right clicks, too many clicks around him, as that will be the Ulu Rampage at the end of that fight.
Holy, like, he never got to play Dota. He was pulled down, making sure that they cover most of the screen with it. Oh,
he's gonna get this Rax as well, I believe. As CJ looking to cut off the wave. Smoked up the lull, just tickling the enemy, just a little. With the Solar Crest on him, it's a pretty good item on a Spur Breaker, honestly.
I genuinely wouldn't mind seeing Octane Core on Lesh just to see more of this, but the initiation to jump in.
With the arena, Mega MEEPO already on CJ. Is backup coming in time as the BKB was expelled. Soulbind connect onto the lull, stopping the charge again. Again, they're focusing on Red Panda, but is this gonna pay off in the long run? As Phoenix and Lull, Ulu, they're just pushing out all this damage, pumping it out constantly as the lull. Again, the contact onto Red Panda once more, but Flappy will be lost to the fray as Wami stuck behind enemy lines. They do find the catch on to the Shadow Demon, but Red Panda is just gonna put himself away as Wami falls one by one. That should be a dieback on the Spirit Breaker right there as they find the lockdown, instantly hammer him to death. And the lull. I hope not, as Wami types out the GG.
Yeah, I don't think they had any options left. Even if it's BKB, MEEPO, he walks outside of one arena and hides from the other for the most part. But Elder Titan is going to be offlane with Phoenix.
Oh right, yeah, I'm stupid then.
Ooh.
Going for the Brood into the shake.
If I recall correctly, it's been made dispellable.
Slowing him down as well. Maybe they want to catch people with the Echo Stomp, right? That's the only reason I could think of. Just not putting the Phoenix up top, because that percentage damage is just so important. As the lull, looking to pick up the first blood, will get it, but at the price of his life? Question mark? No, Ulu.
A typical mistake from Phoenix, whereas they overextend a little bit. I understand that the attack animation on Spirit Breaker is extremely slow, but it's not slow enough. There is a rotation to the top lane from Spirit Breaker, though.
Yeah, CJ is getting focused on. In comes the charge on to Imitator as it's very low on the Enchantress. Irving diving deep, but a beautiful Astral Spirit shall take the life of CJ. Can they make the turn onto the position 3? The two supports looking for the hunt. The lull. 8 more seconds until the charge. They just need one bash on one good bash. But will they? Yes, they will get it. And that's a double kill for Delal. Getting a bit of early utility is never great. Although it's just, you know, a few kills. In comes the Charge of Darkness again. Was seen by the ward, FYI, but no matter. On to Irving they go. Nice stun coming out from the Centaur from Imitator. But with the poofs, with the damage, Red Panda rotating up onto the top lane and trying to help out, but we'll still lose the Elder Titan as CJ's MEEPO is getting focused down. Down falls the MEEPO once again. That's the second time in the past 2 minutes. That should definitely not feel good. As the lull charging in with Flappy. Trying to do some damage, but with Red Panda also appearing, that
and really utilize it well. So I generally like the idea. Top lane.
Well, Irving should be okay as the Earthbind didn't stick around for the double poof. But CJ does have another one in the bank as they're gonna do swarm from the back lines. Keep up the contact onto Mr. Echo Stomp. But CJ coming over with the other MEEPO and in with a charge. Nice Chronosphere coming out from Ulu. Do they have the damage? They do have it for the lull. As the damage comes through, the Spirit Breaker dies, but Pota 2 finishing the job, getting Irving. Can they get Ulu? That would be the big one. 10 seconds until the next time walk. That is the contact and a little bit more of the bird. The Gemini attack makes contact, but they can't keep up. Oh, that's got to be a feels bad at the end of the day. Not getting the kill as the Flappy will still go in with the charge. Sukuchi's there, another Geminate attack, another right click. Yes, this is absolutely worth it, Flappy. Even if you die here, that is a huge kill for Mag Indonesia right now.
Yeah, that literally before she gets Orchid on Bird Monster.
Yeah, more than likely. I will agree to that one. There's another Chronosphere coming out onto the mid lane this time as Pota 2 locked down. A lot of damage coming out from the Echo Slam as well. Pota 2 will fall.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Enchantress who is going for a Solar, and Solar in this game is extremely good.
For the charge, and as Pota 2 dives in deeper, looking for control. Another strike onto Irving, as the Earthbind will not make a connection onto heroes though. Fissure back towards the enemy as Pota 2. They will now face the egg as CJ trying to lock it down all over the Earthbind. Oh, that last right click coming down for Pota 2 is just so clutch, as in with the catch onto Irving as well. Another kill for the side of Mag Indonesia as these mid-game fights, they're not Ulu. He is seen and is charged now. They have full vision on the Faceless Void as Pota 2 makes his rotation and movement. Wami just tips Zulu right there. Yeah, get some farm before you die. That's what that tip was for, as it's now double amount of kills on the side of Mag Indonesia, which we have seen before, but this time it's on the dire side. As the Orchid goes through onto Red Panda, the Phoenix in a bit of a pickle, as Phoenix is trying to help out the Phoenix right now, but in with a charge, the lull controls down Red Panda, and now they move on to the Enchantress. One by one, the supports will fall, as the Earthshaker will make it out of there.
A really nice place. They are going to defend tier 1 from the looks of it on the side of Team Pride. Whether it's a mistake, we'll find out soon.
There is Chronosphere and Echo Slam available, as Zulu's posturing very aggressively. The solo Spiderling is trying to just explore the area. There are observer wards seeing where they are, as they will find a charge out onto the Earthshaker. Ulu trying to put out the Chronosphere and move on to Wami, as out comes the Super and the Nova. In comes the Earthbind. The Earth grinding as well, as with the ultimate. Another connection coming out from Delal. Looking for these connections, they do find Ulu. Onto Irving they go. As now, that's gonna be the other Titan as well, going down. All 3 cores dead.
Yes.
Only
Is the most important hero if you want to catch Ember Spirit or if you want to catch MEEPO. You probably don't want to catch MEEPO because he has Aegis, but Ember Spirit, like without Shaker, he just can do whatever he wants.
Another catch on Red Panda. There's 3 of them on the mid lane now. No Chronosphere, only Echo. But Data just don't care. CJ moves in with all the MEEPOs. He doesn't even care about the Echo Slam. He has Aegis. He don't give a crap about you. It's on to Ulu. They move. No Earthbind chaining right now from CJ, as he's just gonna dig himself into the ground. All in all, joining up onto the Mega MEEPO. CJ should be more than fine after all that.
As long as they keep waiting on the side of Mag ID, with his ages, they're not even taking like all the outer towers. I think they're okay.
Catch onto Phoenix. He's trying to respond with Fissure, but the Earthbinds just keep on coming. The lull is also on his way, giving off the vision. A nice stomp. Onto the other hand, it's not gonna be enough, and of course, I say it's not gonna be enough. Thank you. Finally, Phoenix will fall. As Pota 2 almost coming in with Searing Chains for another catch, but gonna be a little late on that.
I think he had Blink on Shaker for like a split second. If he was spamming it, I think he could have gotten away, but it might be my packet loss. Not giving me the full information. But there was a small window where getting out could be a possibility. But losing Shaker isn't a big of a deal. He's gonna respawn by the time he wants to defend.
That's where those ping issues come in, as Ulu gonna get silenced and chased by the Spiderlings, but will eventually get the time walk off, as all these Spiderlings should die to the Icarus dive. But a catch from Pota 2! I can't believe it! As Pota 2 will die due to all those Spiderlings and the Echo Slam. But all in all, this is so worth it for Mag Indonesia, as they're gonna do stay away from that as much as possible. But CJ, with almost 15k up on that worth right now, he's looking for the new butterfly item, as Ulu looking for the Chronosphere connection onto Pota 2, but the Ember Spirit doesn't want to go down that easily. As Remnanting back and forth between this fight, Delol looking to make another connection and trying to save Pota 2 as much as possible. They take down Irving and Red Panda, as Zulu is going to get chased out of this fight. And at the end of all that, they will finish on the Enchantress. Still losing Pota 2, but again, another 3 kills for Mag Indonesia.
I generally have no idea why
I have no idea why that Crimson is good at all. But
I mean, he can buy whatever he wants, and the enemy is already damage starved, so, you know, and then also
look at that, locking them down once again. That insta-silence onto the Phoenix. Buyback coming out, though, from Red Panda. Can't make the setup, as CJ will fall. All their damage is gone on the Mag Indonesia side. Pota 2 caught out with unfortunate bashes, and a series of them at that, as Wami and Flappy, they need to move their little skedaddle legs out of here. But the webs will help Wami, as Flappy does have Sakuchi, so they should all be okay at the end of the day. Onto their net worth right now. Charge up onto nothing. Yeah, the charge was stopped. I do believe it was the Phoenix that we were looking at, but with no Chrono, only Echo. I guess Phoenix wants to fight. Actually, both Phoenixes want to fight. So the aggressive moves right now. A nice reveal onto Flappy. Even with the silence of the Orchid, they're not doing much. The CJ will be back in 4 seconds. They should have waited. But yeah, the Echo Stomp doesn't connect. The lull makes it out of there, as Pota 2 appearing from the other side. The Weaver buyback coming through, as the lull did die for this. As with the Supernova, CJ is trying to hit down onto the egg. But if that comes through, they are absolutely ripped apart here. CJ digging deep and trying to hide as much as possible. But now, even in Mega MEEPO form, they're going to take him down, as the Earthshaker will get Pota 2 as well. Doing so much work with these stuns. That Supernova was top-notch. It came off at the right time. And CJ, despite him dealing 15k damage, Chronosphere, the action does not stop, as out come the impetuses.
You did your best.
Oh my god. Imitators.
He could have gotten him. Like, Vomi, if he believed, he would have killed him.
Yeah, Wami gave up way too early after that Ghost Scepter, as yeah, Ulu is like, what just happened? As they do find Pota 2 here on the mid lane. No Orchid connection just yet. But here comes Imitator. If he sees it, so close with the fissure, but it doesn't connect just yet. As the lull charging in onto the Enchantress, but Ulu is coming from the top. There could be a Chrono here. It could be a perfect one, but the Echo comes out first. As Ulu still looking for the connection. Where do I place my Chrono? What about after the Super and the Nova? I just delete all of you, as Pota 2 will be put to sleep at the end of that BKB. And it's only CJ that survives, because he never engaged into this fight.
And Faceless Void, who has MKB, or if the Bloodthorn is applied to Mega Meepo, I'll bet on Faceless Void because Bashes, because well, he's a better scaling carry. So I'm slightly worried. It's not going to be like a 1v1, of course. It's going to be multiple
Well,
fights. But all in
Chronosphere
all,
onto Pota 2, instant solo, as those Bloodthorn right clicks coming through from Phoenix. Oh my god.
I'm not a fan of that.
Oh, Red Panda caught out. Buyback coming out from Pota 2. They're looking to just clean house right now. Onto Ulu they should go as Mega Meepo comes out from CJ. Trying to survive the Echo Slam. Digging in deep right now as Red Panda Supernova makes no contact onto anyone. Can they make the catches? Ulu would be the big one, but they can't find him in time as they do get Irving and more than likely Red Panda. They get the consolation prizes, but at the same time, their mid lane got pushed and exposed, and a good catch onto Phoenix though. This could be a big one as he's trying to get out with the Ench Totem, but the Charge of Darkness comes through and down goes the Shaker. So 4 will die for all this mid lane and a bit of a greedier push.
As I said, I'm not a big fan of this. Tier 4 auras provide a ton of armor, and we've saw them already being slightly damage starved in the previous fights, and also got pushes here as
For it to matter.
They already expanded Chronos. They didn't have Echo Slam at the time, I believe, or maybe they had it. But like you need to initiate with Echo Slam. You cannot be initiated on and then hope for like and then scramble for an Echo Slam somewhere. You have to initiate with it and delete somebody. And now look, he's being charged. Not anymore. Yep, they scan out. They know that the attack was maybe coming. Oh,
Blue Hex down onto Ulu. That's a nice rotation, but the egg is still falling. Beautiful Chrono into the Earth Splitter. Oh my god, Ulu just massacring them down, and especially with CJ dying, that's a none thing, but the other two as well. Oh no, not a good fight for Mag Indonesia, as immediately we congratulate them on getting back their net worth lead.
Tier 1 is still standing in the bottom one, but they can take the second lane of Rax from the looks of it. Actually, right now, if they went for Throne, I would be okay with it. Because who cares about Barracks at this point? Like, decision making is interesting, but we'll look.
Yeah, buybacks on this high ground, they're not really available as CJ has one, but he's trying to come back. It's only Dalal and CJ against the world, and they are aware of that. Another strike onto the Enchantress, but that's not the best target. As CJ will dig himself in, but surrounded with all this damage, downfalls the Meepo for 2 more minutes. And yeah, 40 minutes in, it should be the GG coming out from Mag Indonesia as they say goodbye to Kobolds Rave. Team Bright surviving Meepo and now moving forward. They will take your tier 4 towers as the law tries to buy as much time as possible until Pota 2's return. They're looking to fight this, but with
I don't think
the
they
law
can.
dead as well, there's not much they can offer as Wami types out the GG and the Remnant lands on top of the cliff of the Ancient.